Well, we know pets are your family, right? They're part of the family. But when you're going through a tough time and without a permanent residence, how can you make sure their needs are met? Ashley Temple from Indianapolis Animal Care Services joining me now in studio to teach us about their new Safety Net foster program. It's a new initiative that works to keep pets and their families together. I can't think of a thing that is more timely now. I have a friend in another state that's going through this exact same thing, and he doesn't want to go into a treatment facility because he's afraid of what will happen to his dog.
Exactly.
This is exactly what this is. Tell us how this works.
So Indy Cares is a shelter diversion that serves Indianapolis Animal Care Services, and right now we have been receiving a lot of requests from pet owners who desperately want to keep their pets, but for some reason they just aren't able to take care of them at the moment. And that can mean financial crisis, that can mean house fire, medical concerns, rehabilitation, all of these things that might alter your ability to care for your pet. But in the long run, you still want to be a pet owner and keep your pet in your family.
I mean, it's your loved one, and if, let's say, you're going into an inpatient treatment facility for addiction and they don't take a pet, that is keeping people from going because that's their lifeline.
Yes.
How much help would you say is needed right now? And then are you just looking for people that are watching to volunteer?
Yes. So every single day, we're getting requests for this type of assistance, whether it be people who are facing housing insecurity, financial crisis, or hospitalization. Every single day, we're getting a request for this kind of service. And right now, we don't have a lot to offer them. So with the Safety Net Foster Program, we hope to offer them a solution to give their pet a soft place to land while they get the help they need back on their feet and then reunite the two.
How do you know if that person, how are they vetted? You know, that person might say, well, gosh, I'm gonna trust you that you're gonna give my dog a safe place and a safety net. How do I know for sure?
Well, and we absolutely believe that these animals are family members and we want to treat them with the respect that deserves. We, thankfully, because we are a subset of Indianapolis Animal Care Services, we're able to vet them through the same animal cruelty services that are provided through the city of Indianapolis. And then we just ask a lot of questions about the care that the foster is able to provide, what that looks like. And, you know, as you would suspect, we get a lot of applications from people who already own pets and they care about animals within their own home and they want to do something to support their community.
What else? We have about 30 seconds left. I want to make sure you get the opportunity to share what our viewer, what do they need to know?
Right now, we desperately need fosters. If we are going to make this program successful, and it can be, there are similar programs nationwide that are doing this exact thing, saving lives and keeping animals out of shelters. And if we have a hope of making this successful in Indianapolis, we need foster homes, people who are willing to give these animals a soft place to land.
Yeah, and what's a time? I mean, are we talking a month, a year, 6 months, 18 weeks?
It varies. As a lot of people going through these sorts of things, a lot of them can't provide a timeline. In the beginning, we offer 30 to 60 days, and then based on the applicant's needs, we can do extensions.
All right, thank you. What a great, important information that you need to know. If you would like more about it, Safety Net Foster Program and Indianapolis Animal Care Services, our website, fox59.com/links. We will hook you up there with everything you need to know.